All right, we are at the guess where? The Dollar General. And I tell you what, I don't have smell-o-vision, but if I did, this video would probably go viral because it smells really good in that Dollar General on Krill Avenue in Palatka. Dollar General. And we're still on our way to Ravine Gardens State Park. All right, we are entering the Ravine Gardens State Park right now. We're just gonna drive around and see what they got here. Now that's the old public swimming pool, which I said in my other video. Get a better look at it this time. I don't think that's still open. And we're just entering the park. We'll go in and check out this building on the way out. Okay, we're just gonna drive through here. I had to shut the camera off because the driver, formerly known as James, was trying to communicate with me. It's a nice little brick bank they have there. And the speed limit is a whopping 5 miles an hour. So to drive around this whole thing at 5 miles an hour will probably be very long, so we're not gonna do. Hang on. Can you even get that? Oh, I just handed the camera over to the driver formerly known as James to try to get a shot of the ravine, but I don't know if that worked or not. We got a little path here. Now somewhere out here they have a like a rope bridge, and I'm not sure where that at exactly. When I was a teenager, we used to come out here all the time and skateboard, and now they probably would arrest you or taser you or something for that, but it wasn't quite a police state back in the 80s. So it looks like they have some kind of a fitness thing here. Parkour's Fit Center. So I suppose you could come out here and do sit-ups and whatever else you wanted to do out here. All right then, we're gonna shut down and I'll pick up filming again if we see anything that's interesting. We don't have a soul behind us, so we can stop and take extended looks at anything that we might need to take an extended look at. And that sign explains what's with all the bricks. I probably should have got that. Okay, we're coming up on the Palatka Municipal Golf Course, and we can get a look at it from the state park. I'm not sure if anybody is out golfing today, but it would be cool to see some golfers out. Some action on the video anyway. Now that's up a hill, so you can't really see the golf course, but it's there. You can see a sand trap right there. So I'll let this run for a few more minutes. It is a pretty drive, so lots of trees. And as I've said before, trees are really pretty, but to me, I don't like watching trees on a YouTube video too much, so I will try to keep this part, you know, just the tree part, to a minimum. And here's some more of them bricks. We will probably drive back around so I can film that sign that's, you know, said what's with all the bricks, because I don't know. And I don't want to make something up. So we'll just drive back through and I'll get that sign. Preserve our history, do not disturb brick. I wouldn't dream of it. It's a little picnic table. You know, if you want to have a picnic, having a picnic table is essential. It really comes in handy on picnic days. And then Grandma Moses up here is slowly strolling. I guess they think that since the speed limit's 5 miles an hour, they can just kind of hog up the road. But all right, we'll shut her down and we'll come back in a bit. Figured I'd get out and show this sign. It looks important. Looks like they had some beauty queens out here before. That one's not too bad right there. Doesn't say her name on it. All right, I just thought that was important enough to include in my video. Looks like they got a little gazebo over there. It's really pretty. And look at these flowers for the wildlife lovers. Pretty yellow and purple flowers. And I'm sure we'll get this. We're about to drive right by here, so. Okay, so we stopped so I could get that sign, and Grandma Moses has caught up with us. Now there's the gazebo, and looks like a little picnic pavilion. There is a lot out here for nature lovers, but today we're just in a vehicle and driving. We're not nature loving, so. But if you are in the Palatka area, this is really nice. I think you'd enjoy it. I think it's worth $5, you know. And then we have, so long, Granny Moses. Nice little restroom right there. And looks like more trees. And that ravine is pretty deep too. I had forgotten how deep that was. Now somewhere I was talking about when we came out here the other day, and you know, I know the only people who would be interested in this is skateboarders, but there is a really big ditch out in these woods, and I can't remember how to get to it. You know, back when me and my friends would come here to skate, we knew people in Palatka that, you know, lived around here, and they knew how to get back out to it. But it's somewhere out in these woods. Maybe one day I'll come and make a video trying to find it. That's a little playground that they have. All right, we'll shut down again for a few seconds. I just wanted to get a shot of one of their little walkways, boardwalks they have down into the ravine. Don't know if you could tell, but that goes down pretty far. They've got some kind of retention wall there, it looks like. I don't know what that's for. And there goes another one of them signs that we're not gonna. That one just looks like telling you about flowers out here. And we got a good view of the golf course. And there are people out there playing. Let's zoom in on them. And of course my camera. Yeah, you can't see them through the fence. There he goes. Well, that's not very cool. Alright, let's go. Let's go, driver formerly known as James. And we got a mile marker. I think that means we've driven now 1 mile. But isn't this a pretty drive? mean, you get to, you know, see all this and not pay $5. Ooh, there's my golfer. He's out there golfing. Steady form. The gallery is hushed. Quiet, please, boys. Quiet, please. 10 points if you know what video that's from. Okay, so it's more just little, you know, path through the woods right here. Oh, they got a rail, something up here. That's probably just another view down the ravine. Oh, they got a rail there and a bench, so you could sit over there on the bench. Yeah, here, let me get out right here right quick. I'm just gonna get out and see if we can see anything cool down there. Sorry about that if I made you seasick shaking the camera. This might be a good view, that's why that rail's there. Well, you can see a little path down there. Very, very nifty. The driver, formerly known as James, gets on to me for saying very cool too much, but I guess I just said it right there, didn't I? There's the bench. That looks like a comfortable bench too. All right, we'll shut down again and show you a little bit more. The driver, formerly known as James, wanted a shot of these red wildflowers, and I don't know what kind they are. I probably should have read that sign. That's very pretty, although they look a little wilty, so maybe it's not the right season for them. And I hope that didn't create a whole bunch of wind noise when I stuck the camera out the window, but if it did, it did. I think we're coming up to the end of the drive here. So let's shut it off and I will show you the buildings that are here. And we'll go back and we're gonna have to drive around this whole loop again so I could get that brick sign. I hope you appreciate it. So this is another one of their little overlooks looking down the ravine. Very pretty out here. And we're standing on a little deck that they have built as one of their little overlooks, and they got a bench on this overlook too. So I mean, how cool would that be to just come out here and spend the afternoon, sit on the bench, and enjoy your day. I mean, this is just really pretty out here. I think I found where that ditch might be back in here, but they have this all fenced in now. A lot different than it was in the 80s. And we're just gonna go down. It looks like they have some kind of a little body of water down here. Looks man-made. I don't remember that ever being here, so, but we'll see. Yeah, the Palatka waterworks. So that ditch that I was talking about was probably part of the Palatka waterworks, and I don't know if you can see the sign or not because I can't see anything. The sun is shining into my viewfinder from right there. Now here in this little body of water, you can't swim because you might get gator bit. So we're just going to walk down here and see if we can't find a gator in the wild. Now I'm not sure if that up there is the suspension bridge. There's a little kiosk over there that might have some information, but yeah, right here, suspension bridges. And again, I don't know if you can see that or not because all I see is a big white flash in my screen. So that's one of the suspension bridges, or maybe the only one. Not sure. Ain't that pretty? Okay, we have completed the loop driving through Ravine Gardens, and we're back at the front, and we're just going to go take a real quick look at the buildings that are here. I guess that is a picnic pavilion they have right there. Really nice. Alright, this is the Civic Center they have here. Roy E. Campbell, and I guess that's Mr. Campbell right there. Very cool, very nifty, I mean. This is all in here brought to you by the Rotary Club. They have an aquarium here, and it looks like some turtles in there. And a snake skin. It looks like a snake has shed his skin. That's just telling you about how much they appreciate volunteers. They got a nice water fountain, nice restrooms if you need to go. They got you covered. And out here they have a really nice deck. We'll go out here and take a look at this. My battery is about to cut, so if I don't get the why the brick sign, don't be mad at me. And we've got wind noise. But they have nice little tables out here. And another view of the ravine. All right, they got the trail, the driving, path closed off now. It's after 4. So I'm not going to be able to tell you about why the bricks. Although I bet you could Google it if you were really interested. Or I will come back out here one day and make another video